Today, we're not really going to talk about code. We're going to talk about speed. More specifically, we're talking about how to get those critical insights from your data team into the hands of your decision makers, well, faster than ever before. This is all about turning what seems like a technical tool into a real, powerful business advantage.
So just think about this for a second. Your team, they uncover some kind of game-changing insight, right? A new market trend, a critical inefficiency, maybe a golden opportunity. But then what happens? How long does that insight just sit there, locked away in some static report, waiting to become a tool that your business can actually use?
Well, that delay actually has a name. It's called the data-to-decision gap. It's that incredibly frustrating period where a great idea has to get passed through multiple teams. You know the drill. Data science, then front-end developers, then back-end engineers. It's a whole process just filled with handoffs and translations and delays that can stretch on for weeks, sometimes even months. And honestly, that's a lot of time for a good opportunity to lose its edge.
But what if you could just collapse that gap? Really imagine empowering your data experts to build and share the exact tools your business leaders need almost instantly.
Okay, so on the left, you see the old way. It's this complex, slow relay race between all these specialized teams. It's expensive, and it's a huge bottleneck. But on the right, you've got the Streamlit way, a direct path, a superhighway, from your data science team straight to a deployed application. No handoffs, no waiting.
And this right here is the game changer. Streamlit lets your team turn their existing data scripts, the work they're already doing, into fully functional, interactive web apps. And they can get it done in minutes, not months.
And here's the secret sauce, the core efficiency gain. It is all done in Python, the language your data team already lives and breathes. Now think what this means. You can stop pulling in separate, expensive front-end development teams for every little thing. You get to reallocate your most valuable talent, your data scientists, away from building user interfaces and get them back to doing what they do best, finding those high-value insights in your data.
So how does Streamlit actually pull this off? How does it get the speed? Well, it's not magic. It really just comes down to 3 core principles that accelerate pretty much everything.
First, it embraces scripting. All that means is you get to leverage the incredible Python talent you already have on staff. Second, it lets your team easily weave in interaction. We're talking sliders, buttons, dynamic charts, stuff that lets business leaders actually explore the data and get answers on their own terms. And third, you can deploy instantly. You get to move at the speed of your business, not at the speed of some long, drawn-out development cycle.
Okay, this all sounds pretty powerful in theory, but what does it actually look like in practice? Let's take a look at the proof and see how companies are creating some real-world impact with this.
Let's start with a big one, trust. Over 90% of Fortune 500 companies are using Streamlit. That is a massive vote of confidence from the world's biggest organizations, and they're all using this to get an edge, to move faster, and to make better data-driven decisions.
So what are they building? Well, things just like this. Just imagine your finance team getting a custom-built stock peer analysis dashboard, a tool where they can interactively compare market data, test out different scenarios, and present their findings, all built and delivered in a tiny fraction of the usual time.
Or think about this, the impact of custom AI assistants. Instead of just getting static reports, your teams can build tools that let stakeholders literally talk to their data, asking questions and getting insights through a simple, interactive, AI-powered interface. This is how you put powerful insights directly into the hands of way more people across your entire organization.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. Listen to what the developers themselves are saying. Andrei Baranovsky built a dashboard in about an hour, and he figured it would have taken 10 times longer with the traditional tools. That is a 10x productivity gain right there.
This table from another developer, Atharva Ingle, it tells the whole story. Before Streamlit, a whopping 80% of his time was spent just wrestling with front-end code, leaving only 20% for the actual machine learning logic. After Streamlit, look at that. It completely flips. 100% of his time is now focused on the data and the logic. This is all about letting your experts be experts.
And here's maybe the final, most important piece of the puzzle, coming from data scientist Anush Sale. It's about communication. Streamlit helps bridge that classic gap between your technical experts and your business leaders. It lets your data scientists easily share and demonstrate their work to stakeholders who might not have a technical background, which makes collaboration just seamless.
So, when you put this all together, what does it really mean for your bottom line? It means Streamlit isn't just another cool developer tool, it's a genuine strategic advantage for your business. Ultimately, this is what it delivers. You accelerate that entire cycle, from insight to decision. You empower the amazing data teams you already have to deliver more value and to do it faster. This directly reduces your development costs, and it gets rid of those frustrating delays, which lets your whole organization innovate more quickly and achieve a much higher return on your entire data investment.
So I'll just leave you with this one question. The next big breakthrough for your business, it's sitting somewhere in your data right now. The only real question is, how long are you willing to wait to find it? And, more importantly, to put it to work?